America, we face challenges. Times are uncertain, but there is hope. We must come together as one nation under God and kneel in prayer. Let our voices rise in unison, seeking His guidance, His strength, and His healing touch. Prayer is our lifeline to the Almighty. We have the power to evict the evil spirits flowing in our nation. Prayer is our direct connection to the one who can calm the storms and mend broken hearts. When we pray for our nation, whether the election went our way or not, we choose to acknowledge our dependence on God and invite His divine intervention. He hears every plea, every whisper, and every tear. The Bible tells us to pray without ceasing. Prayer is not a last resort. It's our first response. It's how we tap into the unlimited power of the Creator. When we pray, we align ourselves with His will and open the door for Him to move mightily in our lives and in our nation. Never underestimate the power of prayer. It can move mountains, heal the sick, and bring peace to troubled hearts. Through prayer, we access God's wisdom, His strength, and His love. Let us make prayer our constant companion, our refuge, and our weapon against despair. The Bible instructs us to pray for those in authority. Our leaders, at every level of government, face immense pressure and responsibility. They need our prayers. Let us pray for their wisdom, their integrity, and their courage to make decisions that honor God and bless our nation. When we pray for our leaders, we are not endorsing their every decision. We are acknowledging their humanity and their need for God's guidance. We are also sowing seeds of peace, unity, and righteousness in the hearts of those who govern us. Love is the greatest commandment. It's the foundation of a strong and united nation. Love bridges divides, heals wounds, and inspires hope. Let us choose love over hate, understanding over judgment, and unity over division. In a world often filled with darkness, let us be beacons of God's love. Let us extend grace to those who disagree with us, compassion to those who are hurting, and forgiveness to those who have wronged us. Love is the answer always. Forgiveness, our greatest weapon. Forgiveness is not easy. It requires us to let go of anger, bitterness, and resentment, but it's essential for our own healing and for the healing of our nation. When we forgive, we break the chains of the past and embrace a future filled with hope and possibility. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13 reminds us to bear with each other and forgive one another if any of us has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Forgiveness is not condoning wrongdoing. It's releasing the offender from our judgment and allowing God to be their judge. Humility, the path to unity. Humility is recognizing that we don't have all the answers. It's acknowledging that we all make mistakes and that we need God's grace. Humility allows us to listen to others, to learn from our differences, and to build bridges of understanding. Pride divides, but humility unites. When we approach one another with humility, we create space for dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation. Let us put aside our egos and embrace humility as we seek to heal the divisions in our nation. Our diverse heritage, a tapestry of God's grace. America is a nation of immigrants, a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions. This diversity is not a weakness. It's a strength. It reflects the beauty and creativity of our Creator. Let us celebrate our differences and recognize that we are all God's children, created in His image. Our diversity should not divide us. It should unite us. When we embrace our shared humanity and our common destiny as Americans, we can overcome any challenge and build a brighter future for all. Standing strong against spiritual darkness. We live in a world engaged in a spiritual battle. The forces of darkness seek to divide us, to sow seeds of discord, and to steal our hope. But we are not powerless. We have the armor of God, as mentioned in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18, and the power of prayer at our disposal. Let us stand firm in our faith, resisting temptation and rejecting the lies that seek to tear us apart. Let us be warriors of light, spreading love, hope, and truth wherever we go. Our nation needs us to be strong, courageous, and unwavering in our commitment to God. United we stand under God. America, we stand at a crossroads. The path ahead may seem uncertain, but one thing remains constant: the power of God. When we unite in prayer, when we love one another, when we forgive freely, and when we walk in humility, we unlock the blessings of heaven upon our land. Let us answer the call to prayer. Let us be the change we long to see. Let us be a beacon of hope to a world in need. United we stand under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.